I want to give props to this love motives. For this wonderful, you see, I've been using this shape. This is the psychedelic camera. I've been using it for the same sort of portal opening. And you see how the rays of light are coming out of this one? I think they did really well. And why did I say that? Well, let's just say this is why I have the same shape, because I've been feeling it. I'm going to put it in sunshine. And now it's time to balance it out with sunset. Yes, you've heard it here. Sunset. It's a wonderful day. You're getting a lot of impressions today. You know, they're not always great. Sometimes they're really creepy and weird. But, you know, at this time, Facebook. These sunset. There we go. I think I like it. This one is for unlocking the Akashic records and to reclaim your mastery. So how can you reclaim something that you already have if you had not lost it somehow? And is it even accurate to say that you've lost it if you just don't have access to it completely? And if part of this human experience is regaining access to it, you know, that leaves a lot of questions. But surely you have access to it. And you got to know that. You might not. You do have access to it. It is yours. It was given to you by the Creator God. The Creator God loves you because the Creator God is you. I was trying to explain this dynamic to my father earlier, and it's not like I'm trying to authoritatively explain something to him, but it's like I'm like explaining to him, I'm like, well, in heaven you are you, and the divine spark that works on you and loves you is working on its projection from itself to you, which is you. So it can't be anything but a loving thing. See, we're in these spirits. And then Og Tellis had a really good one because he was showing the cymatic patterns on sand, and he's like, you know, the more vibration you get these little holes open up in here, and you could just go into them, and the further as you go in, that's our individual experience from the higher dimension looking inward at it. It is fractal, no doubt, but you want to align yourself by centering up in one of those tubes and glitch. I'll just pull a little more to the center. You know, I profoundly love frequencies, and I love using them to assist meditating and doing different stuff. I guess now I'll get a copyright strike. I don't know, maybe not. But this is a really good channel. The Love Motives and Loco Love Motion, whatever. But this is the Akashic Record Unlocker, which you don't need to listen to have that happen. You can do that without anything other than the, just go and ask. Go inside yourself and seek them, but they're in you. So if they're inside of you, and they are, what does that tell you? On this wonderful blue. See, these right here are for these two black eggs these are Akasha. It's another sign, because this is Akasha of Akasha. This occurs and lines up at the sunrise. And this goes through each of the breaths as they go through the elements, it changes through the day. This is our human body sequence that we're on for our breath. So if you get this tattva, you'll see which one's in course, and you'll have it as a clock. Do I use clocks? I use these. And as for the Mayan law of time, as you see right here, am I still recording this? Fuck yeah, alright, cool, sorry. Pardon my language. Just a heathen. He's an animal! We're on, let's see, yellow spectral human. I do this for my friend who just became a yellow human. Pretty sure I Mandela affected her. She was cute and she didn't have no problem disappearing from me. But I know that the little bit of time in the assist was probably a great divergence from whatever course there was for her, and I do believe it was not a good one. I don't think that was her fault. I don't think it was anything wrong with her. I just feel like in certain circumstances you can see where this machine, this whatever's evil about this consciousness construct really does show itself, and there's something you can do about it. You can act in love and you can put yourself out there. There, I said it, I did it, I love to do it. It's not always the best thing. You don't always get something from it, but you must trick your lower self into the rewarding scenario. You must have a motive, even one for your own biology. You know, if it's a pretty girl, then that's a good fucking motive for the body, the flesh. If it's not something, you have to train the body up to get it to start to respond and follow where you're trying to guide it and get yourself at. Because if you do not, if you just take that aside, you don't utilize and look at what your motives are, what you're made of, you're not going to be able to do it. That's called the work. You find your shadow nature, because you might find you undo yourself. Like Pisces, this is self-undoing. See what else is in the heavens. That's significant. I like to look at these and see where they are. And then I like to move them. Ugh. And then I like to see where they go back to. Come on, pour that on out. Let us get some of that. Woo!